Hey friends, Clayton Phillips here from Woody's RV World in Leduc, Alberta, Canada. And it is an absolutely beautiful day here in Alberta at our dealership. We have folks here going through their orientation on their brand new Imagine. We've got a Solitude that's going out today. We've already had an Imagine that's going out. There's one of my most favorite people on the planet there, Colin Buxton, selling RVs, making memories with customers and doing such an amazing job. And wait a minute, what is that? What is that unbelievable looking machine sitting there? Holy moly, where did that come from? We are an exclusive Grand Design dealer for towables. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. I am gonna shoot a video and I am so unbelievably jacked up and excited to make an announcement for our wonderful dealership here in Leduc. We are now the exclusive Dynamax Isata 3 on the Mercedes, the all-new Mercedes Sprinter chassis here at Woody's RV World in Leduc. We are the exclusive dealer in Alberta, and now we have at our dealership out in Abbotsford that's under construction has signed up with this product as well. My cousin Chase is leading the charge out in Abbotsford, but here in Leduc, folks, this is our newest, freshest arrival. We are now in the new motorhome game here at Woody's RV World in Leduc. Our dealership here, folks, we are all about premium product. We carry a premium product in Grand Design towables. That's all we carry. And now all we carry is the Dynamax Isata 3, and potentially we're going to grow it from here, but this is where we are starting, folks, and we are absolutely jacked up to be able to represent this brand, this product, the way it's manufactured, the support from the manufacturer, just the things that they put into their motorhomes, folks. Just completely the values that this company has marries up with our dealership philosophy here at Woody's RV World in Leduc absolutely perfectly. And one of the best things, this motorhome arrived yesterday. It's already sold. It's already sold, folks. So this coach is absolutely unbelievable. I did a lot of shopping, a lot of looking to find this type of product. I knew I wanted something on the Mercedes chassis, but I also wanted something that was going to be premium, something that was going to have fine finishes, an unbelievable construction, value that wasn't just bolted on, but built into not just how they manufactured the product, but in terms of the features and the build quality and all of those things as well. And you know me, if you watch my videos, I go deep on product, and I'm gonna do my best on this one. This is the first one. I'm still learning about the product. There is so much to talk about this on this motorhome, and I know I'm gonna miss more than I'm gonna be able to talk about. But if you're looking for a small, maneuverable motorhome that has unbelievable quality, unbelievable fuel consumption, in a small package but very well made, boundaries broken. The world is a different place right now, folks, and if you're looking at your lifestyle, if you're looking at your life going, what's next? This may be right for you, folks. This motorhome will get you anywhere. Hop in it if you're a weekend warrior, or if you want to be able to go, out for a month or 2-month holiday, a trip someplace to go visit family across Canada. There's so many things that there's so much that this coach can do for you, and I can't wait to jump into it. And I know I've talked a lot already, and I'm going to continue to talk a lot about this motorhome. So again, this is a 2021 Dynamax Isata 3. This is on the all redesigned. It happened in 2019. The 2019 Mercedes Sprinter chassis went through an absolutely huge departure from the 2018 chassis and before in terms of technology, safety, feature content, and all of the things that Mercedes has done to their Sprinter chassis. This particular coach has, and there is so much to talk about. There's a unbelievable video that Dynamax did on this chassis, folks, that we're gonna put a link in the description that will take you to that video that just talks specifically about the chassis. But a couple of things just to note. One, this is a V6 diesel engine. It's a 3-liter at 188 horsepower and 325 foot-pounds of torque. Okay, so you get fantastic fuel economy. This particular coach isn't a big body diesel, a big block diesel or anything along those lines. You do have a 4,200 pound towing capacity with this particular motorhome, which is really, really nice. If you want to pull a small vehicle behind, or maybe a little trailer with a fishing boat on it, or what have you, maybe a little motorbike on an aluminum trailer or something along those lines, you can definitely get it done with this particular motorhome. Update, you do get a 7-speed transmission on this. So what's really cool, one of the neat features is on the steering wheel, there's paddle shift as well. So it's an automatic transmission, but you can also manually take over the transmission and gear up and gear down, which is really cool. If you've got a vehicle that's got the paddle shifting on it, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. But this particular motorhome, again, smoother shifting with the 7-speed transmission. You got the manual paddles, also many safety upgrades. It's got the active lane departure. So the goal of this motorhome, right up in the front of the coach, up front, right where your mirror would be typically, there's a bunch of sensors right up there, and what that will do is it's sensing as you're going down the highway, keeping you between the lanes. It's going to warn you if you're starting to drift a little bit. It has active collision and braking avoidance, collision avoidance and braking, so it's going to slow you down if it thinks that you're going to get into maybe a collision or come close to something. And then of course the active cruise, if you're bombing down the highway at 110 kilometers an hour and somebody's moving a little bit slow or merging onto the highway in front of you, moving a little slower, it will automatically slow you down and keep a proper distance to maintain that safety, that safe distance. And then of course the speed matching, all of those things. Cool thing also, update for the new Mercedes chassis is the wet wiper system. So rather than having a nozzle or a button right here on the hood of the motorhome and spraying onto it, it's actually built right into the wiper blade, so that as it's wiping across, it's spraying, so you get more coverage of your windshield washer fluid and that sort of thing. Obviously has the rain sensor. There are airbags galore on this particular chassis. So you've got side airbags, seat airbags, front airbags. Very, very safe motorhome, folks, all the way around. You'll even see just how nice and easy it is to step up. Now, I'm shooting a video right now, so I've got the seats spun around. You'll see it's got the spin around seats that will spin around into the captain's or into the cabin area to give you 2 easy chairs for more seating availability, which is really, really nice. Also on the end of your seat, it has a leg extension as well. So if you're a taller person and you have long legs, the seat, you can make it a lot more comfortable and just push that out just to give you a little more support with the seating as well, which is cool. The seat also, again, like I mentioned, has the swivel, but it's got the heat as well, which is really, really nice. So again, I know I'm missing a ton on this particular motorhome. I'm going to sit in one of those chairs when I get inside and just shoot up on that dash and point out a few other things to you that are really cool. One of the major things that's really cool about the Dynamax company, folks, is that all they build, they're a subsidiary of Forest River. They're a standalone company. They build diesel motorhomes, but motorhomes that aren't Class A's. All of their coaches are built on cutaway chassis, whether it's the Mercedes that you see here, the 5500 Dodge chassis 4x4, or when you get up into those Freightliner M2 and bigger chassis, those big truck front ends. That is all this company builds. So they are pros. This is what they live for, building a better motorhome. They are not a towable company putting a trailer on a motorhome chassis. And that is one of the major things that I went after this product, was just the robust quality and the things that they do in terms of the building that goes into their coaches. And I'm going to get up on the roof of this coach as well, which I've watched lots of Isata 3 videos, and I haven't seen one where somebody's gone up on the roof. But these guys are known for their paint jobs. On this particular motorhome, when you compare it, let's go first. When you compare a paint job to a lot of other products out there, they can paint a motorhome in 2-3 days. With Dynamax, it takes them literally 2 weeks to build this motor, to do the paint job on this motorhome. And this paint job is absolutely first class. It has what they call a razor cut and buff paint job. And what that means is, if you see, there's just an unbelievable stencil. You've got some different colors. You've got a gradient, like a fading built into the paint as well. Super, super high-end paint job. But what's neat about it is, typical motorhome paint job, when you run your hands across this, you'll feel the ridges of the paint. And with this stencil, you've got two different paint colors here. When I run my hand across here, it is glass finish. Unbelievably glass finish. So when they pull the stencil off, they actually razor it off with a razor to get rid of that edge, and then they do the cut and buff as well. And so what that does, when they put that clear coat over top on the outside of the motorhome, it creates just such an unbelievably smooth finish on the outside. It's just super, super high end, which is perfect for this type of coach. All right. Couple things right up front here. I did option in the Alcoa aluminum wheels on this particular coach as well, and why I went with the wheels, the aluminum wheels versus the steel wheel. Again, some manufacturers race to the bottom, they put those steel wheels on. It's a lighter weight wheel. When you're dealing with the GVWR rating, and that's the same for all the manufacturers, weight is everything. And if you can take some of the weight out of the motorhome without sacrificing the build, which is exactly what Dynamax has done, you just get a motorhome that's going to stand the test of time. It's going to last a whole lot longer, all of those things. Also, full aluminum step to get up inside the coach as well. It's not a fiberglass running board that, you know, we've seen crack and those sorts of things. But if you just look, the quality, look at the finish underneath the slide out. If you look underneath the slide outs of a lot of these motorhomes, folks, you'll see Darko woven fabric underneath. It's just a cheaper way of building. It's very much a towable mentality when it comes to building a motorhome. With Dynamax, this is a motorhome. They're building it for safety. The bottom side of the slide deck, folks, is a sheet of steel that's laminated to the bottom, to the floor of the slide out. Very, very strong, very, very rugged. When you're cutting a big hole in the sidewall, putting the slide in, you want to have a slide box that's built square. And they have done that, which is absolutely fantastic. Again, the sidewall on this, folks, is a laminated sidewall. One of the things that these guys have done is they does have the Asdale composite panel, which the fiberglass skin is bonded to, versus what you'd find with some of the other products out there using a Luan panel. Obviously the belief, couple things. One, Asdale is like 60% lighter than the Luan panel, so they're doing the weight savings there as well. But it's also mold and mildew resistant. It's a composite material, so it's not going to absorb the moisture. Heaven forbid you get a water leak. You know, you don't have to worry about that Luan panel, because there is none on the outside wall of this trailer that's going to absorb like a sponge moisture getting in your sidewall, causing delamination. So for your coach many, many, many years down the road, it's going to look good. Again, as I say, you're only as good as your seal, and on this particular motorhome they do a really fine job sealing up the full exterior of this coach, which is absolutely fantastic, as you can see. Okay, also fully laminated floor on this product as well, folks, which helps them create a very strong, rigid, squarely built motorhome, but much lighter weight as well. So we're going to jump into some of the storage. I'm going to talk about the storage doors, folks. What's really nice about their product, folks, much like a full diesel pusher motorhome, this is a side swing aluminum baggage door. Very, very strong. I find, again, a lot of manufacturers, it's a lot cheaper to put in a fiberglass panel door with plastic latches. This is a metal latch. Like when this thing locks down, it locks down solid. It's got the lock on it, which is absolutely fantastic. And you've got a monster bulb seal here as well, so it's going to help keep the elements, you know, from getting inside your baggage compartments. But this is one storage door here, super strong, super nice, lots of space. Right up front here, one thing I'm going to note is that you've got a propane tank right here. It's like a 20-gallon plus propane tank, which is, from what I'm being told, is the largest in the industry. And what's really nice about that is you've got a propane generator on this coach. You've got a 3,600 watt LP generator that's going to be fed from your main propane tank. And hey, they put the largest on in this segment, which is really, really nice. So, you know, if you're boondocking, you've got tons of propane to not only provide the propane for your hot water heater, your furnace, your fridge, but also the generator as well. Again, really nice side swing baggage doors. Look at this big compartment here. This is fantastic. It's huge. Absolutely huge. Pack your golf clubs in here. This is a rotocast polyethylene compartment. It's much lighter weight. You know, Dynamax, they're not layering carpet inside their compartments to hide all the imperfections. It's a lot cheaper to do a carpeted compartment. This is a rotocast bin that will hold up to cold weather use as well. It's not an ABS plastic that you find with some other products. And they also put the drain in here as well. So you can unscrew this cap here. You can spray out your compartment and it will self-drain right through that hole there, which is really, really nice. But again, look at the rollers on your slide box here. Such robust quality. These guys have we are so blessed to be able to have this product carried at our Woody's RV World Leduc location here, and now in Abbotsford as well, Abbotsford, BC. Another shot of that Alcoa aluminum rim. Looks absolutely fantastic as well. Now, one thing that Dynamax has done is this is equipped with the Dynaride custom suspension, which is an upgraded Bilstein shock, which is going to give you far better stability. It's got much better weight taking capabilities in terms of your cargo and taking that weight and creating a much smoother ride, which is really nice. They're not just relying on the stock Mercedes suspension. They are boosting it up to give you that higher capacity and smoother ride as well, which is nice. There's storage compartments everywhere on this motorhome. Check that out. Got your outside shower in there, your water manifold system that will take you between city fixtures, dry camping, filling your tank, all of that. Like, look at the quality that they got. Now that light there is activated with a switch right at your front door. Just gonna take a step back here. There's your generator. 3600 propane generator. If you wanted, you can go with a diesel generator. I chose not to because I wanted to give you more cargo carrying capacity. The diesel generator is a salty option in terms of price, but it's also a lot heavier as well. So, but we can get it if you wanted to have the diesel generator. So. Just latch that down. Love the latching system. Here behind here's your gate valves, so all up inside the protected area, which is nice. They're not hanging down below. There's the exhaust pipe for your gen, outlet for your sewer, for your termination, and then they give you the sewer hose holder as well, right here at the back. So everything's up nice and high, detachable power cord. One of the updates that they've done, from what I'm being told, again, this is the first one we've had, so we don't know any different, but they do have this lower fiberglass bumper. Now, what's nice about this is if, let's say, you were to accidentally back into something and you need to do some body work or replace, you're not having to do body work on your rear wall, which is fully laminated. You just have to replace this piece here and get it painted. So you can save yourself a bunch of money in repair costs and that sort of thing. Plus, it gives it a really cool look to it as well. Again, you've got a 5,000-pound hitch on this with the 7-way wiring, but it is rated for 4,200 pounds towing capacity. But like, look at the paint job on this, folks. Absolutely fantastic. Now, I'm gonna zoom in on this camera. This camera is super slick. There's 4 cameras on the outside of this motorhome. So the rear vision camera actually has 2 in. One shoots straight out the back of the motorhome and one shoots straight down right at your hitch. So what's cool about that is when you're driving down the highway, you've got 4 perspectives that you're looking at on your monitor. You've got the 2 sides, so you can see people coming up beside you. You can see people coming up right behind you. And let's say if you're pulling a little trailer with a motorbike on it, or you got a bike rack or whatever, it's pointing straight down. You're not just relying on one rear camera, which is really, really nice. Added safety, all of those things, but they also put a nice cap edge at the very top there as well. One of the very unique features that you get with the Dynamax Isata 3, folks, this is actually a walkable roof. A lot of the products in the industry, folks, you'll find they're doing a TPO roof membrane on a plywood, a very thin Luan plywood panel. Disadvantage to that in a lot of cases is you do not have a walk-on roof. What they've done is you've got the double stacked plywood decking, and then they laminate the fiberglass skin to that panel versus a TPO, giving you a full walk-on roof. And I'm gonna go up on the roof of this motorhome and show you some really cool features that these guys are doing. But right here on the campside of your coach here, folks, really nice thing, your awning, dual pitch awning, so if it's raining, the water's gonna, naturally be forced down off of the awning. This has a, I don't know if I call it a wind sensor, but it's more of like a shake sensor built into it. So one of the things you can do on this is if the wind does pick up, you can like right now I'm shaking it. it's gonna automatically roll up on you, which is super cool. There's also a light that's built into the roller tube of the awning as well, which is fully dimmable. So it's not like on off. You can actually dim the lights right on the roller tube of your fabric, of your awning, which is really cool, as well as all of the lights inside the coach through the Firefly system. The multiplex system are all dimmable as well, which is really, really cool. Now, on the, again, the camp side of your coach here, folks, you do have the barbecue quick connect right in this compartment here as well, which is nice. So you can hook up a portable fire pit if there's a fire ban, your barbecue, all those things. You're not having to lug around an extra propane tank, which again, we're talking about weight savings, which is very, very important on a coach like this. Now, one of the things they've done is they've given you the ability to hang a television on the outside of your coach. If you want to bring the entertainment outside, do some tailgating, hey, right now you can watch NHL playoff hockey at the campground if you want. So your bedroom TV comes off the wall. It'll hang right on this bracket right here. You've got your 110 plugs right here, and then you've got your HDMI and cable hookups here as well. And then you've also got the 4x4 matrix system, which is a modulator box that will allow you to divert the signal to all of the different entertainment areas on the motorhome. So you can, I'll explain it inside when I get in there. Again, 20,000 suburban, 20,000 BTU suburban furnace. It's got the Truma AquaGo continuous hot water system. So continuous hot water, it's not a 6-gallon tank. You're not limited. It's going to keep running until you run out of water. 35-gallon fresh water tank on this particular coach, as well as you've got dual 32-gallon gray and black tanks as well. So unlike the trailers that have big monster capacities, they are limited on these for weight and space, but you do get really good tank capacities for this type of coach. And again, you've got the full storage compartment, all lit, everything rotocast, drainable. Also right up inside here, I'll show you. There's your Magnum. That's a pure sine wave inverter. It's 1,000 watt. So if, let's say, you're at a campground and there's regulations on how long you can run or how late you can run your generator to provide 110 power inside the coach, this particular one has that 1,000 watt inverter, which will convert your 12 volt power into 110 power to allow you to, you know, power your AC appliances and, or, you know, features a computer, television, you know, those sorts of things inside the motorhome when you're using it, which is nice. Also, actually, and I'm going to show you when I get up on the roof. Again, coming down the side, you've got the electric step, which folds in and out really nice. Nice wide entrance door on this particular motorhome. Easy to get up and inside the motorhome and whatnot. Your Dynamax, you got the grab handle here. This is lit as well, and it's paired in with your patio light there also. Outdoor speakers. I'm telling you folks, this motorhome is extremely unique. If you're looking for a premium coach, premium experience here at our dealership, you gotta come down and check this product out. The other thing that makes this coach very unique, folks, is it's actually 94 inches wide from sidewall to sidewall. It's got the widest, it's a wide body, the most wide Mercedes cutaway motorhome on the market. A lot of products, you know, 88, 90, 92 inches wide. The really nice thing with this particular motorhome, folks, with the wide body design, is you actually have a 36-inch deep slide out as well, which gives you more livability on the interior. We've shown this coach a few times already, and the people that have gone in, they look at the outside, they're going, wow, how much room's in there? They go in with the slide out. They're blown away. I haven't had one person not have their socks knocked off for how much space is inside this motorhome, and you'll be blown away when we go inside. So the wide body design, not to mention you get more walkability around the bed as well. Is walkability even a word? I don't know. Anyway, full fiberglass front cap, flush mount frameless windows. You do get the 2-year warranty on this as well, on the house side of it, plus the standard Mercedes warranty also. So again, I know I'm missing a ton here, folks, and I'm talking and talking, and I'm going to throw more at you, but we're going to jump up on the roof and do some talking up there as well. Just a sec. All right, friends, I'm on the roof of this brand new 2021 Isata 3 by Dynamax RV, and again, I'm on the roof. I'm walking around. I'm not looking for studs, okay? A lot of products out there, folks, as I mentioned earlier, they use a Luan panel or a plywood panel underneath, TPO membrane, and you're literally going to have to feel for the studs to be able to go up on top of that roof to do some servicing. With Dynamax, what they've done is they've done the plywood paneling, and then they bond a full fiberglass skin to the roof, which creates a lightweight product, but really, really strong, which is nice. The other thing with this fiberglass panel, folks, and if you look in the industry, what's cool about it is it's paintable. If you look at the edge, I don't know if you can see that, getting a lot of reflection off the camera, but this roof fiberglass panel wraps over top of the sidewall. So any rain, when it's raining up on the roof of this coach, if you get snow that's melting off, it's gonna run over the roof, down into this rain gutter here that you can see, and off the coach. Or if your air conditioner is sweating, for example, it's running right now, that moisture, that condensation that's going to build up on that AC unit, it's going to run off the roof and off the motorhome, which is really, really nice. A lot of products, this where they seal in the roof to the sidewall, this piece right here sits right up high. So it's a lot harder for that moisture to get up off the roof. And Dynamax, they're really thinking of the longevity and the structure of their products, but also trying to save on weight without sacrificing that structure, which is really nice. Now, as you can see, there's dual 100-watt solar panels on here. This is the Solar Flex system. It's the lightest solar panel that you can get. They are dual 100 watts. So with this, I optioned in, you've got two 100-watt panels equaling 200 watts. Plug and play. You can add more panels to this if you so choose. The regulator inside, I believe, will handle up to 4 panels. But you do get that solar and that charge always going to your batteries. Now, the batteries on this coach as a touch point are dual 12-volt AGM batteries, okay? They're not a lead acid battery. The AGM battery is a very good battery, but it's meant to, what's nice about it, especially for cold weather, is it doesn't get to a point, the chances of actually draining it completely are far, far less, which will help you prevent you from freezing your batteries and having to spend hundreds of dollars of putting new ones in. So it's just a more robust battery that will handle, you know, more climate change and that sort of thing. The other thing that's really neat with this particular product, folks, is this has the Max fan vent covers. So you've got the big fans, the Max fans, one in your living area, one in your bathroom. This lid actually lifts up as well, and the fan inside. But what's cool about it is you can actually set the temperature. It's one temperature setting at 78 degrees Fahrenheit. Once that temperature is reached that inside the coach, that lid will kick open and vent the hot air out. So hypothetically, let's say you know, you got puppies inside the coach, gets a little hot in there, these fans will kick the lid open and suck the hot air out. The other thing that's really nice about it is it has the rain sensor built in as well, so if it gets wet, it will close. Now, they've optioned in the Coleman Mach 15,000 BTU air conditioner. You can hear it running right now. What's really neat about it, standard, it comes with a heat pump as well. And with that Coleman Mach air conditioner, same with the Grand Design products, folks, that's what they use, one of the most efficient air compressors on the market today, and it's going to cool down the inside of your coach really easy. The other thing right over here, you have the new Wineguard 2.0 TV antenna. This TV antenna is multifaceted. It sucks in the digital signal. Right now, I believe we're getting 4 channels over the air right now digitally, which is really nice and crystal clear. The other thing that it does is it has a Wi-Fi booster in it as well. So within 1.5 miles, I believe, if you're at a campground, or let's say you've got the motorhome parked in front of your house, or you're visiting some relatives and they have Wi-Fi in their home, you can actually suck in their Wi-Fi signal within 1.5 miles. It's a booster, and so you can be able, you know, you can stream your Netflix, you can stream your YouTube, any of those things right on your television, which is really cool. The other thing that it does is you can get in touch with your cell phone provider and get a SIM card that you can plug in right up here on the roof and basically bring in your cell phone plan. I believe it's right up in here, right up behind there. You pull those screws out, you can plug in the SIM card, which is tied to your cell phone provider, and you can again stream using your cell phone plan, which is really, really cool. So again, I think one of the most important parts, your roof is very important on your motorhome, and this is a fully walkable roof, whereas a lot of the products in the industry, folks, that are building on this Mercedes Sprinter chassis are not walkable simply. And Dynamax is definitely doing it right, which is really, really nice. Sirius XM radio booster as well right there. So I'm gonna jump down off the roof and we're gonna head up inside. Just a sec. All right, guys, we're heading up inside the Dynamax Isata 3. A couple things before we actually jump inside the cabin of the coach. One thing that I really like is right on the screen door up top there, and I'll show you when we get inside. I'll close the door. There's actually a blind right up here that you can pull down and give you more shade coverage right on your privacy on that window in your entrance door, which is really, really nice. The other thing right up here inside your entryway, folks, you've got a few things going on here. Right here is this has a 4-point leveling system on it as well. It's not like some systems, folks, where it's an electric stabilization system. This is actually leveling, okay? 4-point. It'll level out the coach to a certain degree, of course. You still want to have your coach as level as you possibly can before you go to do the auto level feature on it, because your jacks only have so much stroke to it. But right at your entryway, folks, you do have the 4-point leveling system, which is really, really nice. Here's the control for your Truma AquaGo continuous hot water system. Right here is your solar charge controller as well for your Go Power. We sell Go Power right in our parts department, so if you ever wanted to add a couple more solar panels, hey, fill your boots. We can take care of you here right at the dealership. And then right up here underneath your entry step are your dual AGM 12-volt batteries. Okay, really, really nice. You don't have to worry about fluid levels with it or with these batteries or anything like that. So really easy to get at if you want to take them out, do that sort of thing. So again, electric in and out step. So we're gonna head up inside and I'm gonna talk a little bit about the chassis. I'm just gonna give you a quick shot of the interior here. Beautiful space. It's got the new Laguna tables. Those are brand new for this 2021 coach that just arrived at our dealership. So as you can see right off the hop, the captain's chairs pivot around. I did option in the additional seat cushions, which basically bring you up to cabin height. So there's your normal seat. Right here is the extender for your seat, so you can shoot that out just to give you a little bit more, you know, support underneath your legs if you've got longer legs, which is nice. But you do get this extra seat, and there's a strap there that'll go around. I didn't strap it just so that I could take that off for you. But basically you're converting your 2 captain's chairs into additional seating inside the coach. I did option in the additional table here, which is nice. This spins around. It's got the cup holder. Flip it out, and you can pull it out if you want. If you don't want that leg there, you just have that base there with a little hole in the ground there for that leg to go into. So super slick. They got tons of storage everywhere on this chassis. I don't know if you can see that or not. It's kind of dark. Sorry. Little storage box here, which is cool. It's got a key lock on it. Oh, one thing I forgot to point out. On the side here, folks, right down in the base, right on this side here, Dynamax exclusively puts in a safe. It's tucked out of the way. You can't unscrew it or bolt it. It's built right into the base of the seat. It is a key access, but it's tucked out of the way. So if you've got some valuables and such that you want to, you know, securely stow inside your motorhome, you do have that safe there, which is really, really nice. But I'm just going to jump down and just give you a shot of the cab here, folks. You can see that steering wheel, the smart wheel. It's got the volume roller on it. All smart. Like, this thing is unbelievable. It has Apple CarPlay. You can plug your phone into it and it'll operate much like your Apple phone. Right up underneath that hatch there, which folds down, you've got connectivity. You can plug in your devices, but it's also got wireless charging built there as well, which is really, really cool. So what's nice about the Sprinter chassis, again, it's used for a lot of commercial applications. So this has the rubber floor. Dynamax does include a carpeted mat. That's, you know, if you want to make it look like your Mercedes car, you can just lay that out in the floor of your cab and just really transform the look and feel of your cab here. But super cool. So much to talk about on this particular chassis. Again, we're going to put a link to a breakdown or a video that Dynamax did talking about this. The one thing that you'll note on their video, the rear vision camera monitor was mounted to the dash. They have now mounted it up high, which is nice. And right on this monitor here, it's actually a split 4-screen, which is really nice. So that does both side cameras and then both cameras at the rear, which is really, really nice. So now on the Isata 3, I optioned in the overhead bed. You can get this as a B plus as well, which has a storage and entertainment cabinet up top. I'm pretty much going to go exclusively the overhead bed just to give you that additional sleeping. So it's got the safety rail here. You can see the ladder. You take the safety rail off, the ladder clips in here. You've got all the plug-ins, light switch, USB connection right up there in the corner, windows on either side of the bed as well for cross ventilation, and then a privacy curtain. So nice thick privacy curtain, which is nice. Now technology is what this motorhome's all about. There is a ton of tech on it, as I've already mentioned, through the Mercedes chassis and some of the other things up on the roof. This has the Firefly system, folks. So this basically is a multiplex system that has so many different applications. The usability is just on the side here. So you've got your home screen, power, lights, climate, slides, awning, and your settings. So right now they also use the, it's a sonic probeless tank monitoring system. So you've got your holding tanks here as well as your propane tank. So it reads sonic style. Sorry, I should zoom in on this. I'm looking at it, but I'm not looking through the screen, so forgive me. There's no probes drilled into the tank. It's a sonic system. It reads through the tank, so you get true level always on your holding tanks. So your fresh gray and black will read within 5% as it's going up or down, which is really, really nice. And then your propane is full, half, or low. You've got 12-volt tank heaters on this as well, so for your holding tanks, you can turn those on and that'll keep those tanks nice and warm, part of the winterization of this coach as well. You can turn your water pump on here, you can turn your inverter on here, your climate, all of those things. On the power side of it, you've got your automatic generator start, which is really slick. You see it on a lot of diesel pushers. You've got basically two triggers. You've got low volts or your Hvac load. So with the low volts, if your volts of your battery get down to a certain level, which you can preset, the automatic generator start will turn on your generator to provide power to basically reboost and charge those batteries up to a preset level that you can set on here as well, which is really, really nice. Also Hvac load, if you want to, let's say, set your air conditioning, let's say you're heading out golfing in the morning and you want to come back at a certain time, it will actively turn on your HVAC heating and cooling for your air conditioning to be able to cool down the coach, and you can set those times as well, which is really, really cool. Your lighting is all done here as well. Again, forgive me if my camera's not picking everything up here for you, but you've got the individual lights. There's also a master switch right here, on and off, so I can literally turn off all the lights in various locations, all the lights with one push of a button, which is really, really cool. Exterior as well, porch cargo awning, as well as these lights are dimmable. You just push and hold each one of those buttons and it will actively dim or brighten that light, which is really cool. Your climate control as well, which does your furnace, your air conditioning, pretty self-explanatory with that. Again, your heat pump on that AC as well. You've also got we'll confirm that, brake must be set. So it's got slide control, which is cool, as well as your awning. Your awning is push of a button, so literally you can just push the button and it will automatically take that awning out and put it to the exact spot where it needs to be, which is cool. And then you've got your settings on here as well. There's also an app that you can download on your phone, and you can literally operate your awning, your lighting, your slide outs through your mobile phone all outside your motorhome. It will pair to the Firefly system here and allow you to do that on the go, which is really cool. The other thing up here in Canada, of course, Fahrenheit, we can change that to Celsius as well. So if you want to have that unit of measurement, you can do that also. So super, super cool with this motorhome. Now the 24FW, folks, that's what floor plan we're in. This is the larger slide. So the other floor plan is a rear bed slide with a smaller dinette slide in the living area. Approximately 80% of their sales are done in this particular floor plan, and I'm not shocked why, because this particular motorhome, for a size that it is, has a ton of space inside. Now I optioned in, you've got 3 seating arrangements that you can get inside this motorhome. You can get the theater seating. What's neat about their theater seating, folks, all 3 will flip out. The footrest will flip out, recline. But your outside, these seats here, this one and the outside ones, open and close electrically. And see that open and close, and that will recline right out. Your middle one is pulled by a tether. It's a manual pull, so right in between here, there's a tether here, so you can flip that out. What's cool about that, having the theater seat that I like, and the Laguna tables, which are super slick, they spin around, fold out of the way, really easy to clean, they're super lightweight, is right across from your your theater seating is your entertainment. So you've got the Jensen LED television, you've got 2 TVs in this coach, one here and then one in your bedroom. Again, your Jensen DVD player has Bluetooth capability. You can hook all that up, play DVDs, all of those things right from the comfort of your theater seating, which is really, really slick. And you can pop a movie in if you got some grandkids or somebody that's sleeping up here, you want to put a show on for them, you got some extra seating, or sleeping or laying as well there, which is cool. Here's right above here is that Max fan that I was talking about on the roof of the coach, but it's also got an enclosure, a blackout enclosure, which is kind of slick as well. So, and again, you can set that temperature to that fan to kick on at 78 degrees to get the hot air out, so you're not getting cooked inside. So, Mcd Roller Shades on this product as well, folks. So just pull down. It is a true blackout, which is nice. It's not a woven fabric nightshade that has strings that stretch, that the blinds don't stay up very well. And again, the motorhome, the windows are a flush mount frameless window, and they louver outwards. So what's cool about these is if it's raining, you can still get air ventilation without, you know, rainwater coming in and what have you. Plus they look super cool too on the outside. USB connections everywhere in this coach, folks. So right up here, usually beside a 110 plug as well. So beautiful, beautiful seating arrangement. So that's the theater seating, folks. I know I've jumped around a little bit. The other option, which our next coach is coming with, has a booth dinette. So if you want more of a formal seating area with a table to be able to sit, we've got one coming with a booth dinette, which we'll make into a bed as well. Or you can get a tri-fold sofa, which will fold out into a large bed. Do the similar, it's more of a side sitting seating arrangement, but I don't believe it comes with the Laguna tables as far as I know, but I could be wrong with that. Again, I'm still learning on this product, so I hope I'm doing okay on the walkthrough. Spinning around to your kitchen, folks. One of the really cool things with the Dynamax Isata 3, again, they're about fine finishes, not holding back. They are not a part of the race to the bottom that you find with a lot of the other products in the industry. So what you get, solid surface countertops. This is really slick. You get a light that's inlaid into the countertop just to give it a really cool high-end look. Full countertop extension that's solid surface. It's not a thermofoil top or a laminated countertop with a laminate material on it. Very, very high-end. I really like their faucet, kitchen faucet. You got the sprayer nozzle, everything there. But what this is cool. So you've got a 2-part sink cover, which comes out. So if you're doing some, veggies, doing some work here, cleaning, doing what have you, you can just open this side up. You can take out both your sink covers. You've got a wash basin. So let's say if you're doing your dishes, you're using an environmentally friendly, biodegradable soap. You can do your dishes, use this, or if you're just, need to fill this up with water or do whatever, wash your veggies, you can take this bin right out rather than filling up your gray tank and just discard it in a drain or, maybe out in the, just outside. And then you've got your big stainless steel sink as well. And it's an under counter mount sink as well, which is kind of cool. So if you spill something here, it just wipes right in, which is nice. But look at the window here at your kitchen area. Tons and tons of visibility, which is nice. So, love this product. So excited to represent it and carry it here at our dealership here in Leduc. One thing I'm going to show you here is you do have the pull down blind as well, which is nice. Just helps darken up the interior of the coach a little bit. So one thing, again, I mentioned fine finishes. One of the things that really separates the Dynamax product away from the competition, folks, your cabinet framing is not a veneer. This is all solid wood, stained, just like your cabinet doors. Like, you look at this, the handle is a solid pull handle. It's not a cheap. The latch that they use, Super positive latch. They add a shelf inside their cabinetry. Beautiful, beautiful high-end cabinetry, folks. This is not a cheap cabinet. And that's what you get with the Dynamax Isata 3. All solid wood cabinet framing. Solid end wood slide ends. It's not a veneer wrap, which is really nice. Magic Chef 3-burner range. It does have the drawers beneath. We'll show you. It does have the soft close, as just showing you there. Suck it in, which is cool. A little extra storage underneath your kitchen sink. So storage everywhere. Even do a little light there underneath the toe kick there of your kitchen cabinet. 7 cubic foot gas electric refrigerator, which is nice. A little bit bigger freezer. Okay, it's got a nice latch on it. There it is. Really nice. The latch handle here, folks, you don't need those little plastic things that attach to the handles anymore. This little flip out deal here allows you to latch the door open so that you get air ventilation in, so you don't get the black mold that'll build up as your fridge warms up and as you're done using it. So really slick there. We're gonna fold the Laguna table out of the way here. Coming inside, so unbelievable storage, and again, fine finishes. I'm going to show you some things here. Solid wood cabinet framing. Again, before we jump on that, solid wood slide styles as well. Like super high end, folks. Beautiful, beautiful. Look at the storage. Cedar lined. There's a hanger rod in here. Extra storage in behind here. Take you right in. Loads of storage. You do get, if you wanted to hook up some devices or something in here, they do give you the USB connection with the 110 plug. Like, look at the finish of this compartment. Absolutely fantastic with the motion sensor light. Cedar lined, soft close drawers. Absolutely beautiful. Extra storage here. You could do maybe some cookie sheets there, or shoes, or what have you. And then you got a pull-out pantry here as well. But look at the finish on the drawers. Again, these drawers here, folks, all soft close. Super, super nice. Love it. Now, the way that this bed is set up for the slide out, this bed does hinge in half. Now, they use a iCool mattress, which is a gel-infused mattress that is designed to help keep you a little cooler at night so you're not overheating. But this mattress just simply flips in half, flips over. What's nice about it is your comforter stays with the bed. It'll stay folded over, and you know, you leave your bedding on it. But the other thing that's nice about it is the way they finish off underneath the bed. They lay that ozite carpet down. It's no, you know, rough wood paneling or anything like that, but you get added storage underneath your bed here. So you can put your dirty laundry down here and that sort of thing. Now, as I mentioned outside, what's nice about the Isata 3, folks, being 94 inches wide, and you get a 36-inch deep slide out, is you actually get lots of walk space around the bed. I was pleasantly surprised how easy it is to get around the bed. Do a slight side shuffle, and I'm here. Boom. Around the bed, which is nice. Windows all the way around. Pretty much every single window in this motorhome opens, which is nice. Extra little side table for the bed for at night. Put your glasses or your book or what have you. So a great big emergency exit at the rear. And then you've got your Jensen television here. Now, another cool thing is you've got your multiplex wiring. This switch here is wireless, so you can actually take this off and place it somewhere else in the motorhome if you want to put it in a more convenient location based on what you hope where you want to put it. So you've got ceiling lights, left reading, right reading for your bedroom, master light switch on and off. You can turn your generator on and off here, which is really nice. That's part of that multiplex wiring system, which is really nice. This has a thermostat on it as well, so you get more even, you know, reading of temperature with inside your coach. Before I jump to the televisions on this, the other thing they do, padded vinyl ceiling. Just really help, you know, with that noise deadening capability. If it's raining outside, will help make the inside of your coach a whole lot quieter, which is nice. And again, dimmable lighting here as well. So now this has the matrix, the 4x4 matrix, which is right up here above your refrigerator. Well, now what this does is it diverts the signal. So if you have, let's say, a Roku device that you want to hook up, okay? You can hook up your Roku device to here and turn both your televisions or your outside TV if you want to add one to it. Obviously the bedroom TV you can take off and hang there. But you can hook a Roku device up to this and send that signal that your Roku device will provide to both televisions, effectively making both televisions smart TVs. So what's cool about that, you've got that Wineguard TV antenna that I was talking about, the 2.0 system, that you can suck in that Wi-Fi signal if you're able to connect to somebody's Wi-Fi network at a campground or a relative or friend's home or something along those lines. You can also hook up that SIM card from your cell phone provider and just stream off of your cell phone plan. I know that there's packages available that can give you unlimited data. So depending on the cell phone signal available to you, where you're camping, you can have unlimited streaming. And with Roku, if you're familiar with it, folks, I'm just using this as an example. There's other devices available out there, but the Roku, you know, you've got Netflix, you've got YouTube. If you've got some special apps that programming that you want to attach to that Roku, you can do it. Disney Plus, you know, if you got the grandkids with you, you want to stream the Disney Plus right on your television, you can do that. Now, what we're doing right now, what you see on the TVs, is just the digital TV signal that it's pulling from here in the Edmonton area and broadcasting that right onto the television. And that's how it works. So really, really slick system here, which is cool. All right. Now, getting into the bathroom, and again, forgive me, I know I'm missing a bunch and I'm talking a bunch, but we're going to jump in the bathroom. You've got a corner bath. There are so many things I love about this. Again, adding value. They're not just bolting it on, they're building it in and bolting it on. Towel rack right on the back of your door. Beautiful. Where else do you see that? And it's a two-part door. It's a residential style door, right? Fully framed out. Okay, proper. You don't have big gaps on the top of your door, on the bottom of your door, which is nice. Coming inside the coach, thermofoil top here, stainless steel, big basin sink. Okay, they hang the towel, hand towel for you. Storage underneath, storage on the side. Right on the back here, folks, I'll show you. And they hang the toilet paper holder. Most RV manufacturers, they don't even hang it. These guys, they put it there for you. No messing around. Great big vanity. Huge vanity. Storage inside. It's not just a mirror screwed to the wall or a plastic vanity. Like, look at the finishing on this. It's fantastic. Love, love, love the quality of this product, folks. It's got a larger seat for your toilet, and then you've got the sprayer nozzle, and then you've also got the upgraded shower curtain. It's not just a cheap plastic curtain on a rod. Really nice. They radius the top just to give you a little more elbow room inside. I love the finishing, this paneling here. They've kind of done like a tile look to it. Helps keep the weight down, but really rich high-end finishing to it. And then the shower head on this, I just got to grab off the poster here. This has the Oxygenics Body Spa RV shower head. So what this does is it gives you more of a residential water pressure, even if the pressure, let's say you're hooked up to a campground that's got minimal water pressure. The way that this shower head is designed is it creates a, from what I understand, I could be off a little bit, but it actually creates a little bit of a, it holds on to some of the water to create added pressure for you, so you have more of an at-home like experience when you're showering to clean yourself off and that sort of thing, and fully adjustable, which is nice. And even off your water pump too. Then you got the storage pockets for your soaps and those sorts of things. Shower or skylight above, and then there's that Max fan. So, all right. I have talked enough. I have shot a monster video. I hope it's not too long. I know it's too long, but hey, I hope you get a ton of value out of this video. I hope you watch it lots. If you have any questions about this product, please give us a call. Again, you may know more about this product than I do. I'm still learning it, and there's still lots to know, but we are just so blessed to be able to represent this product at our dealership here in Leduc, folks. We would love to invite you down. Now, this one is sold. We do have more on order. If you're looking for a product like this, folks, and you want to put your name on one, all it takes is a deposit and we can lock one up for you. That way it doesn't get sold out from under you, because these ones are tough to get. Please give us a call. 780-986-1234 is the number of our dealership here. We're in Leduc, Alberta, Canada. We're just south of Edmonton, about 15 minutes. And yes, we are the exclusive Dynamax Isata 3 dealer in Alberta, as well as Woody's RV Abbotsford, the exclusive Dynamax Isata 3 dealer going forward into 2021 once we get our new dealership all finished up out there. And Chase would love to talk to you about this product as well. So again, my name's Clayton Phillips. I hope you enjoy the video, and yeah, I'd love to have you come out, check it out. Take care, happy camping. Thanks for your time.